In today's video, we're breaking down a game of ranked play. I'm in gold right now. One of our teammates disconnected in this game, so basically we played a 2v3 for the entire game, and I'm just going to talk about a few different things that we can focus on during our rank sessions as a solo queue player. So I pinged control, hoping that we can get the entire team to land here, but unfortunately that did not work out for us. As you can see, my teammates decided to go their own way, and unfortunately I died off rip. I don't know if this time my teammate disconnected or not, but from what we can see is they won their own beat. I believe they landed at Harborside, so they were not contested, which allowed us to regain. So from this point, when I'm flying in, I'm trying to notice places that people are not landing where I can possibly go to regain. And if you looked at one of the prior videos, you would have seen that I landed at Stronghold. So I land here, I regain, get enough money to buy my guns because my teammates are not communicating with me, and I did not have enough money for a loadout. So all in all, it's just like a bunch of random looting, trying to see what money I can find. This was in the hopes that I was able to afford a loadout. And at some point during this losing session, I am gonna put like a map on screen with loot caches that you can find across Rebirth Island. Usually it gives you around, I think, $3,500 and a gun and a kill streak most of the times. So this can help you in those like times where you need to regain, or even if you're just trying to land off rip within like a few different cache spots to help you get going. That we can get Lodi and stuff quite early in the game. Loadout Yui, it's still in zone, so if he does die, he has the chance to go for loadout. Regain. Easy regain for him, because there's already a loadout there. So that one guy that pushes to get the full on my teammate, we got 2 knocks there, and the mortar comes in handy. Because from the UE that I saw when I was flying across here, I noticed there was like 2 or 3 different teams across here. Now, even though I knew that there were 2 or 3 different teams here, I was confident enough to push in, knowing that my teammate was not in a gunfight, as I can see from the top left on the mini map. So we're just trying to get active here. We're currently positive 9 SR. So that guy reses his teammate, and now I can easily push him and get that wipe. Not that wipe, sorry. Kill that guy so I know his boys are coming back. Because it's still early in the game, it's only second zone, there's still 11 teams up. And you don't really want to wipe teams off rip unless they're a really good team or they're stacking and you would just like to avoid fighting them continuously throughout for the rest of the game. So we're top 10, we get the I think 30 SR for that. I'm low on tactical, so I get that reload on grenade smokes. I know that there was one other person here, which was the only person I heard, which was this guy up top. But I did see his teammate run back to the right, and from the kill, he is challenging me. So unfortunately, I did push this guy and kill him, wiping that team. So there's only now 9 teams left. So I get height here just to see if there's anyone landing back in to prison side, because that's the side of the map I would like to rotate given the current zone. And from what could be going on, my teammate did just die on loadout, so I'm gonna slow things down here a bit. As we start to get more into like the higher ranks like platinum, diamond, there are a few things that you're gonna want to focus on, like such as anchor rolls. So I get the 1 knock here. I'm honestly not sure how I lost that fight, but it would have been nice if I was able to kill the second guy as well. But I did buy enough time to get my teammate to respawn. So as he's landing back here, hoping that he doesn't die or there's anyone camping his loadout, we're gonna be looking at different roles that we play as a team. So there's the IGL, which is in-game leader, fragger role, the person that usually goes out gets the most kills for the team, and then the anchor role. So in a situation like this, we're already down 1 teammate. From my past experiences, you can never really count on your teammates too much in ranked. So for me, and personally, it's always best to just go with the anchor role. Even though you might have to slow things down or not even be involved as much gunfight. You're still just trying to stay up, um, and in the best possible position for your team. So whether they're in a fight and you can look over them, or just play your life for them to keep respawning. So then the two kids landed back here. He's in the tent to my left. So I easily get the kill on this guy. And then his last teammate is at the green building in living quarters. And Resurgence is going to be disabled soon. So I would say maybe around the third zone, right after the fire sale, will be a good point to start wiping teams. However, I did just go ahead and wipe this team just to get things out of the way, and then start rotating in to focus on the end zone parts of the game. So just do a bit of looting, picked up his medic vest, and there are two pings to my lower right side, which I am not going to focus on too much. One because this guy got away in the vehicle, and then from the previous UAV, I remember that there was one guy at the edge of this building, which means he would have either been still on the outside or close to the inside of the building. And which I did find him here, and well, fortunately, I was in a good fight for him. And then his boy landed back, at the backside, which my teammate pushed, and I tried to push with him, just to either try and steal that kill from him or get a shot onto that guy to get the additional SR for the kill or the assist. So UAVs are quite important, I would say, in the lower ranks. Just that way you have a rough idea if you know where people are. I have $12,000. I tried to do the zip up, but I did not succeed with that. And the fire sale just ended. So from here on out, I just popped a UAV, and now I'm gonna rotate inside and maintain high ground here because resurgence disables in approximately 20 seconds. So I get the first knock on this person. I know his boys are on the roof, and from my teammate's position on the minimap, he was working his way up the steps to get onto the roof. So plus 5 SR because he just got that kill. So right now we're sitting at 110 SR. And then from the last UAV, I saw the last ping that his teammate jumped down. My teammate comes to help me try and get that kill as well. So Resurgence is disabled. There's only 5 teams left. It's fourth zone. We're at 137 SR. In my opinion, this is a very good SR gain for any rank. Even though it's a lower rank, you have lower redeployment fees and debt fees. So we try to limit those things as much as possible. So easy knock on that guy flying back in. Another knock there. Tried to get the knock on the Godzilla skin inside Grandma's house, but unfortunately that did not work out. So we have height here and a pretty good hold from all the teams rotating in from prison, as well as like Grandma's house, lighthouse control. Those are all good holds for us coming in. That precision did nothing much for the team from Grandma's house. That's a full team there. So I got this first knock here, and then I got the second knock. I'm assuming the second guy had a self-res, so I repositioned back to where I originally was and just held that angle. As you can see, his teammate just landed back in as well. Okay, yeah, get that knock. So he probably did have a self. I can't tell if his teammate helped res him or if he had a self. And then luckily for me, from the kill that my teammate got earlier, there was util that we had available in case needed, even though I had 15 plates. I still had that plate box and then the precision. And I'm gonna drop this right in front of them to try and block off their rotation to this building that's in front of me here. Because that's gonna be the ideal spot that we can get to finish off this game. I almost died. Fortunately I did not. And I remember from rotating in here, there was this sniper all the way on the end of the shack, like right behind me, like right here, right here. So finally, with 219 SR, it's a pretty good game in my opinion. Um, Probably the best game we possibly had. And it's a 2v2, so that guy broke plates, and his teammate is gonna push on the right. It's just something that I guess. And unfortunately, my teammates started rezzing me, which kind of choked that second gunfight because if he still held that position, he would have probably been able to break that last guy's plates, and then I probably would have gotten the trade for him.